Mi'kmaq is back. The life of a top predator is one of feast or famine. This is a feast. No doubt Mi'kmaq is relieved to get a good feed, and we're relieved too. For after 4 years, we finally have our close-up shots of a snow leopard feeding on a wild baralkill. It's a privilege and a rare sight. In fact, it's difficult to express what a thrill it is to get probably the closest film ever taken of a wild snow leopard. There's also a sense of fulfillment, because over the years we've got to know a snow leopard well enough to give him a name. And Rodney's confirmed that Mi'kmaq is just one of 5 local cats, with about 3 other transients identified too. It's these interlopers that Mi'kmaq has to keep out, and his scarred face suggests he's had a long and violent life protecting his patch. After analysing all our video images, we've discovered that when we first started filming 4 years ago, our first close shots were of this cat. It's nice to know that Mi'kmaq and the team go back a long way. After an hour's feed, Mi'kmaq seems to be leaving. Possibly a happy cat, certainly a fat cat. But he can't resist a final accusing look at our lens. Reluctantly, we have to leave too. We're relieved of our obsession only because our time has run out. And we've failed to find Mi'kmaq and Dolma's little cubs. But while removing our remote cameras, we find the tracks of a mum with a cub. We leave the cameras out, hoping we'll finally get lucky. And after a couple of days, we film what looks like Dolma. But the camera timer that limits the length of shot lets us down, and we don't see a cub. We think our last chance is gone. But next day, Mum comes into shot again, followed by a long pause. After 4 years, we finally have our picture of a fluffy little snow leopard cub. Then it vanishes, like a ghost, as if to convince us that snow leopards really are impossible. The elusive cat has finally beaten us, for we haven't filmed a successful hunt or a mum with little cubs. But I guess that's how it should be.
For 4 years, Hugh Miles, Mitchell Kelly, and their team have tracked these beautiful cats across the roof of the world. They've brought back the most remarkable images ever seen of snow leopards. But despite their success, they've given us just a tantalizing glimpse. Protected by this fortress of mountains, the snow leopard's veil of secrecy still remains, and much of their elusive lives continues to be a mystery.
Next time on Nature. Their ingenuity is legendary, their beauty mesmerizing. Follow